My mother had a chessboard set up in the living room, and every few weeks she'd make just one move on either side. It was like she was playing against herself in a game that lasted literal years. She taught me to play too, but always on different boards, never once letting me touch the chessboard in the living room. "That board is special," she'd say, moving a knight or bishop, then leaving it alone, sometimes for months. It had an address on it she claimed was just the store she bought the board. But then one summer she died, and I hosted a yard sale to clear her house. Immediately, a man I didn't know got out of his car and asked me if I had the special chessboard. I said, "How do you know about the chessboard?" But he just smiled and said, "Come with me." I shook my head because I wasn't going to randomly follow a stranger. However, he pulled out a paper and wrote down an address. It was the same address on the chessboard. I got in my car to follow him, and we drove for an hour to the address. I walked to the front door, and an old black woman in a wheelchair opened it. She said my mother's name and told me to come inside. She explained that her and my mother were best friends for over 50 years, but my mother was white, and growing up in the South in the 60s, she wasn't allowed to have black friends. So they played chess via mail for over 50 years to keep their friendship, making one move each time the other's move arrived. I teared up, and when I walked into the living room, I saw a chessboard set up in the exact position my mother's was before she died. I sat down and played the exact move my mom would have made.